This is
Your review, I'm gonna react to the most embarrassed what Pimp got embarrassed, got exposed. I mean,
Lil Kelpie, who is
currently going viral for being a 19-year-old pimp. But Kelpie isn't popular for his smooth-talking game.
he also got beat up too. He got spanked on the show.
And irresistible looks. He's basically being bullied in every comment section on social media. Kelpie was brave enough to go on the No Jumper podcast twice and try to prove to the world that he was really about that pimp life. The second time he went on ended in him getting his face beat in by Adam's co-host. You see, Kelpie isn't trying to be a womanizer. He is actually trying to recruit women to solicit themselves for his benefit. The sad truth is, he isn't the only one trying to do this. TikTok and YouTube are currently flooded with internet pimps, or e-pimps. You have the wannabe Andrew Tates, the old school fanboys, and the crypto dropshipping copywriting get-rich-in-6-month YouTube experts, all trying to get their taste of that sweet OnlyFans money. And to be honest, I can't figure out who's worse. 3 months ago, the world was introduced to 19-year-old Lil Kelpie in this interview posted by Soft White Underbelly. He was dressed in what looks like a pimp Halloween costume, a cheap silk suit, and a fake gold chain with a $sign on it. The two 18-year-old girls look like they don't want to be there and are possibly even strung out. Pimps are often portrayed in the media to be smooth-talking hustlers that are irresistible to women, and not so much abusive and manipulative men who prey upon women. Viewers weren't convinced that Kelpie was a ladies' man. They also weren't convinced that he was a savage goon. So they were wondering what he even does for these girls.
It's not just the security aspect and like taking care of the girls, but it's just, I found, at least with most of the females in my life, past girls I've had, these girls, something about managing money is kind of like, it's a thing they struggle with a lot.
Sure.
So I pride myself in being like a CEO-minded person. I'm really good at managing money.
While his entrepreneurial mindset sounds good, it wasn't working too well for him.
We're homeless.
Being homeless and claiming to be good at managing money are definitely conflicting statements.
You homeless, but you having money, but you have money, but you're homeless.
He was also very open about their drug use.
Drugs are part of your guys?
Yeah, we all, we're on different drugs. They're using crystal meth, and that just kind of, helps them keep working, but they were doing that before they started working with me.
The more he talked, it was harder to believe he was seriously operating in their best interests. But it got worse. The girls were introduced to this life because of Kelpie.
Ashley and Crystal, were you working as sex workers at all before
Before we met him?
Yeah.
No.
A woman choosing to solicit herself should be exclusively her choice. So people started to assume that Kelpie forced these vulnerable girls into this life because he was broke and needed a way out, and that they would be better off working at McDonald's. Or he was trying to develop an image to help his SoundCloud rap career, which he was very open about. However, Kelpie swears that they are working by choice and not by force. I know you all can't wait for Christmas, but now you don't need to wait until the 25th to have some fun this year.
Damn, like this month go like dumb quick, bro. This month went by dumb quick. I ain't gonna lie, bro. No funny shit. It's now the 21st, I believe.
Stop waiting for Christmas. Make yourself a gift.
Even kick this shit off, dog. I'm gonna be real, cause it's taking everything fucking in me, my nigga, not to really dig in your ass about this shit and the shit that you pulled. I really just want to keep it cool, and I wanna ask you questions, and I wanna really fucking get some.
Nah, I be watching No Jumper sometimes. I be watching that shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be watching the guests like Sharp himself, like AD, Adam, and all these other guests and shit.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to really be cool about it. The jacket, I feel like you really disrespecting, homie. You really need to take that off.
Sharp is a regular host on the No Jumper podcast. He was also discovered on Soft White Underbelly over 2 years ago. Sharp is a retired pimp who has real credibility in the streets of Los Angeles. He had to check Kelpie and let him know that he wasn't real.
You're not valid. You're not verified. Your paperwork is trash, and you know what it smells like? Bullshit.
As the interview went on, Kelpie kept saying the wrong things. He even admitted his mother was the one who drove him to the No Jumper podcast in the first place.
So what was your mom doing here? Explain.
Oh, well, see, I got my license suspended, and I couldn't get nobody else to drive me, so she just gave me a ride. I'm trying to show my mom that I am on a positive change life. I'm trying to show my whole family that, because they know I've done bad in the past. So me coming on here, me trying to improve my, I guess, entrepreneur online persona, whatever you want to call that, to get legal money, that's what I'm trying to show I'm doing
It's
right now.
not
That's why I
you
brought her
though,
with me.
bro.
The main problem is that Kelpie was trying to convince the world he is real, that he lives this lifestyle, but says a bunch of vague, non-specific things as his proof.
Without saying anything specific, the money was not from drugs because I was not selling drugs. So wherever the money came from, y'all can decide that for yourselves, but don't say it. I'm not going to say it.
You act like a real sucker, bro.
At this point, most of you are probably thinking, why does Sharp care so much? Or why does he hold the pimp game in such high regard? While I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what ism is, Sharp sees that Kelpie was once a good kid with the whole world in front of him, and he's angry with him for trying to portray and glamorize a dangerous lifestyle that he thinks Kelpie doesn't live or understand.
That pimp lifestyle, bro. You know, like, you know how pimps are. Like, pimps used to like niggas that's pimps, like, you like wear like you know, chains and got the like bucket hat and all these flashy ass rings and all that shit, bro. Trying to stay fresh, you heard? Like, that's how pimps dress, like, got the fancy shoes and all that.
While also dragging helpless women into it. Kelpie hasn't proven that he actually does this, but we do know he at least manages his girls' OnlyFans, which is what people are calling the internet pimp game. This game has 3 different types of men. You have the old school fanboys, like Lil Kelpie and Big Chutch.
Been showing the other niggas how to coach. I've been a coach, you know what I'm saying? Showing niggas how to make it happen the way that I've been making it happen, putting the game in their hands.
The wannabe Andrew Tates, like Grant Ganley and Spencer McManus.
What do you do? What I do? I'm a pimp, P-I-M-P. If you don't know, you do now.
Trap though, 24 shell cases on the floor.
And the infinite sea of side hustle YouTubers.
Is OnlyFans management worth it? I think that we all know the answer to that, and it is absolutely worth it.
Most of the controversy surrounding these guys is the morality of their business. The status quo of today's society is to promote body positivity and female empowerment, to respect sex workers like any other worker. Those same people will argue that these guys are commoditizing women's bodies for their own financial gain. But these guys treat it like it's just any other e-commerce business, or it's just a side hustle. It seems like the pushback comes from when they are trying to build some sort of pimp image from it. So what do these guys actually do that these girls can't do for themselves?
So let me ask you, what does Kelpie do for you that you can't do for yourself?
I actually don't know where to start because I also struggle with a lot of like mental health issues and things like that.
So he even helps you with that?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Basically almost like everything that I need help with, he's there for and he's helping me.
Fire.
And he's always talking to me.
That doesn't seem like a healthy business transaction. Lil Kelpie's honesty is what usually gets him in trouble.
She just made a little less than a band last week. So
in a week.
That's just on OnlyFans. That's not even
let them know.
Yeah, a band last week just on OnlyFans. That's not counting any other hustles we got.
To a lot of people, $1,000 in a week is great money. But for someone claiming to be a pimp and wearing gold chains, it's not impressive. And most people think that girl could probably do that on her own. For the Andrew Tates and side hustle YouTubers, they claim to scale girls' OnlyFans pages. They contact a girl and try to recruit them to join their agency, or they reach out to models currently using the platform. They typically give them an
Seem like they desperate. I ain't gonna lie.
money up front, like a record label, in exchange for a percentage of the profit, most likely 50% or higher. Once they sign them, they take over all the management aspects of their page.
We handle the posting, we handle the promoting, we handle the messages, we handle the home feed posts. We do everything, A to Z. Your only job as a model is to get cute, take a picture, and send it to us.
They hire a team to personally message all the subscribers that are asking for exclusive content or weird fetish requests in the DMs. They basically treat the girl's page like a 24/7 chatbot, and the men who pay think they are actually talking to the girl. They also claim to be marketing experts.
Another thing that you can do is you can simply just be good at what you do. If you are good and you're actually able to drive results, then guess what? They're going to tell their friends about how good you are.
So they take over the girls' social media pages, claim to boost their engagement on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Now, there are a lot of women who want to capitalize on the OnlyFans bag, but don't exactly want to do the hard work of growing their page. Running an OF agency is a legitimate business. Whether or not any of these guys are legit, or if their intentions are good, well, that's up for you to decide. But I think we can all agree that Lil Kelpie doesn't seem quite as organized, efficient, or reliable as the others. And he got disrespected for an hour straight the last time he was on No Jumper. A few weeks later, he came back with a vengeance. This time, Adam sat down with Almighty Suspect, who co-hosted with Sharp the last time. Kelpie was not going to allow himself to get bullied this time. So when the conversation got heated, he started to bark back.
Ben Franklin knows who I am, bitch. Out of here. He knows who the fuck I am. I'm getting money every day. I said Ben Franklin knows who the fuck I am, bitch. Who you calling a bitch, though? I'm calling you a bitch.
Now, I can't play the clip, but Kelpie's reaction time was not good enough. He was not able to get a single punch in or defend himself at all. His face was basically used as a speed bag.
He was leaking too, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas Almighty violated him, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That slim nigga call me a bitch.
Who is a bitch? Hey, look at you. Come on.
Even after he got beat, he still stood by what he said, and this clip went mega.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Kelpie wasn't scared. Like, he took that shit. He ate them shits, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He ate them.
Viral. Now everyone knew him as the wannabe pimp who got beat up on No Jumper, but he didn't give up. He went on any podcast that would have him as a guest to talk about the situation. To most people's surprise, he was pretty mature about it all. Adam even brought him back a third time to finally give him a fair interview.
What's your vision for how you can make money with women?
With OnlyFans, I kind of want my girls to do their thing on OnlyFans, and then with the game, I want to, keep that traditional, keep it the way it's been, because it's been working. I'm just trying to win off this YouTube shit. Maybe music, because I'm not, hustling with that hard right now.
Lil Kelpie's attitude definitely changed after getting beat. Although he is still claiming the pimp lifestyle, it seems like he's just trying to get money and attention however he can, whether that be through his music or his YouTube channel. Problem is, it seems like his business relies on him getting attention. And so far, the only way he got that was by getting bullied and embarrassed. So it won't be long until the money starts to dry up and we see another viral.
Okay, that's the vid, bro. So yeah, what y'all think about this Lil Kelpie dude? Yeah, bro. That video, of this almighty nigga spanking Kelpie on camera was crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He spanked him, bro. That shit crazy. But yeah, bro, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. So if you're just checking out, you are.